Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Ymir multiplayer series. I've just logged in. It's been a while since I've last played, and a lot of stuff. What is this? Okay, that's ended, that treaty. Received 15 hammers. 12 warriors, let's go. And all our tech's done. So mud, we've got. We've also got making new animals. And we've got clothing. So really happy with all of these. Mud, we can make stone large buildings, large houses. The making new animals, we can actually start producing and matching our meat and leather, so we can get leather clothes in the future and a bigger population. And clothing, we can't fulfill clothing yet, but it now reveals cotton, which we can find. So if we're ready, I'll just do some prospecting. We've discovered cotton. So there's cotton right here. So if I do this and do scavenge, I can actually scavenge cotton and grow it in my capital. So already really happy. I'm going to disband the 12 warriors. Population was growing, so it'll probably decrease a bit because we don't actually have enough food. But then saying that, 17 apples, 57 hoes. We've now got the cattle. We've actually got a lot of stuff. Wow, I really need to get on with stuff. And then we've also got this guy, rights of passage, agree. And we've got some messages. Get big. Hey, I have stones. Hoes and hammers for trade. Do you need anything? Any cotton, cows, or apples? Oh, actually, no. We have everything. We actually have all the things we have. He has, sorry. Okay, there we go. That's a message sent to him. Yep. But we've now got 3 civ points, and we've got the 2 missions. So we just need 6 pastures to get leadership. Well, to get the thing for leadership. And we have 6 cows, so everything's going good. And also, look at our score, 383 puts us 31st. So we are catching up, So there's my mission, and I'm making it my mission. So these guys need more apples. So let's get some apple farms over here. So I'm actually, what you can do, guys, is if you select a field, you click the annex tool. I'm going to click on this one, we can see what fields these own. I'm going to select these 3, send them to this farm. There we go. So this one is now at 100% usage, and this one is a little bit closer to being full. Selection, that's all our apples used up. We've still got a lot of hoes left, but our apple production is going to be great. We've already surpassed the ideal need, but you have to remember, guys, we still have food rationing enabled, so we will need to disable that, and we're going to need a lot more apples. My goodness, we're going to need a lot more apples. Looking at the territory, we accepted those 12 inactives. We're still growing because we've still got the apples to sustain them. That's excellent. We've also now got 12 new workers, so we've got 4. So we've got all these crappy jobs to fill. I don't want tanners yet. We don't have the leather production, so I'm actually going to. Ooh, but that does cost 1 community work. Okay, we do have plenty of spare jobs. So all these spare jobs, well, what am I going to do now? I am going to make cattle farms. So we've got a bit of space here. 3 cattle farms. Just with a nice stone fence in between. So that's 3 cattle farms, and then I'm also going to get some more gathering camps, which I'm going to set to low, because we are starting to max out our other gathering camps. So we've got them. We're producing loads of hoes. Things are going really good. So now, once I've got these cattle farms down, we can start actually producing more cows. We're already at 9.2 and waiting for these other fields to grow and the other ones to register, so things are going great. We also do have enough housing, but we're going to find soon we probably won't. Oh, we need mud, don't we? That's a new thing for these large houses. So, soil miner. Let's get some mud collection going on. Let's put it over here, doesn't really matter. Set that for high. To high for now, and we've got plenty of jobs. Sorry, plenty of workers to fulfill that. So we've got that one. to set all of these to low while we're not using them. Okay, what else is there for us to do? I've got 3 civ points, and this is actually why I wanted to save the civ points. There's a lot of new things we need to do. Like, all of these we need to enable, well, not adornments, but clothes and leather. Clothes we want to enable consumption. We want to get cows, unlock cows, and cotton. So this is why saving the civ point is actually quite important. Hey, I am actually going to go scavenge for that cotton. So we have some in storage ready to use. So here we have the 7 dudes here. Scavenge. Any. And then let's get cotton. 9 cotton. Yeah, that's a good amount. Store that. Yeah. Actually, it's not going to be used up, is it? And then I'm going to put 1 civ point into cotton. Here we go. Unlock cotton. Boom. And then I'm going to get growing that cotton now because I want to build a stock up of that. Stock up ready so we can start making clothes maybe in the next 4 to 5 days. We could really get our clothes production going. What I'm also going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to revoke one of the points I put in water, because now we can build wells that don't actually require a worker. We can just build as many wells as we want. They only cost one budget, 1 community work, or 1 coin. It's not very much. And a civ point is so valuable in Ymir that actually putting that civ point into apples or cotton, really good. So I want to revoke that. And I will also revoke fish soon, once we get our cattle production going. But that will be in the next few days. Okay, I'm going to put another well down here. On there. Yeah, get a well there. Okay, so that's at 87, that's 100. So I'm going to set this one to critical. Hire 1 worker. And then cotton. So actually no, all the fields are the same size now, because these cotton ones are big. But I'm going to get this cotton on the other side of the map over here. Go. We don't have any civ points in cotton yet, so we won't be able to get as many fields, which is actually why 9 cotton isn't too bad. Okay, there we go. Some cotton over there. 61%. You can see we have so many people now. And growth, yeah, we're still growing, but loyalty is a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hire some more. We've got loads of community work, so I'm going to hire 4.8 upkeep. Max that out of 15 Javelineers in our army. What I'm going to do now is go to civ points, skills, add, and then I'm going to add cows. So we have cows ready to start placing in the cattle farms. But yeah, we're making 5.2 hoes per tick. We've already got 32. We've got plenty of stone, plenty of wood. We're doing really well. I might even make another farm building because we will need 2, and already we're only producing 50%. Once we start getting more efficiency policies, this one will produce a lot more, but 2 is still good. So I will get a second. Yeah, just some nice spacing between them. And get wooden fence. Here we go, get some bushes. Just a little bit of bushes just around it. There we go. So now we're going to fulfill even more of the community demand, generating more culture. And these 2 forums, once we get the better policies, should last us really for a long time. And we've got the resources, we've got the community work, why not build another forum? Okay, so the cattle farms are ready. I'm going to remove... Oh, actually, you need 2 workers. Okay. I'm going to set this one to critical. And let's get the cow pastures up. They've made the cow pastures. Look how big the cow pastures are. Holy moly, they're huge. So they made all the agriculture things bigger. And I'm guessing the reason is, guys, is because now they've added hamlets, it's much easier to fulfill food production. So to balance that out, they've made it so the farms and the fields and the pastures actually take up more space. But that is going to mess things up a little bit. I didn't know they're going to be this big, but we can still do that. So I'm going to get 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. Let's see how much that takes up. 60% for just 3, which means we can only support 4. Yeah, if I put my last sieve point into cows, because I want to pump so many sieve points into cows in the future. So I put the last sieve point into cows. Now we can get 5 comfortably. Let's have a look. We actually get 6. So we can fulfill all our, well, I say fulfill, we can use up all our cows for this one cattle farm. There we go, exactly 100%, well, almost exactly, for 6 cows. So we won't need these at all. And cotton, we're getting 1.1 cotton every tick. Apples, 9.4. And we're actually getting 2.5 surplus. That's great. And then still making bloody leather clothes. I suppose a stock of them will be useful. So I'll keep that. And we've actually got a decent amount. And then now the mud, we haven't built the building yet, but we're going to start getting mud. And with that, I can start getting large houses. So we are shooting up in score. We're now 25th on the server, 410. Oh, we're catching up with the big boys. Actually, no, the big boys are double our score. But now we're starting to get into food production properly and get into the more consumer goods, because we're going to be getting leather, lots of leather from our cows and lots of cotton from our cotton fields. So we can produce leather clothes and clothes. Gentlemen, we're going to be doing good. And before I end this episode, I'm just going to plan out my clothes makers and weavers little zones, just so they're all ready. So we've got the housing over here. We did it! Thriving agriculture. We built the 6 pastures. 1 porco to rule them all. Let's get that. Oh my god, I didn't expect this to happen. Yes, taking leadership. 5 hours. Okay. What does this unlock? This unlocks the successful completion trigger. What will trigger this event? Oh my goodness. Wait, I'm confused. So it used to happen that you'd get Thriving Agriculture and it would take you to a new mission, and that new mission would then say you need 25 adornments, you need 20 large houses, you need to have the javelins, blah, 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 and then you do that, and then after that you'd get taking leadership. Now, it just gives you taking, it triggers event taking leadership. So I think you have to research this, then that gives you that other event where you need the adornments, blah, 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 blah. Okay, they've changed it up a bit, it's a bit confusing now. But we've got that. We're moving on to things that hopefully will lead us to claiming new land and getting more hamlets. Before I go, I've planned out my clothes making and weaving. I've also then got butchers over here, just 2 butchers. I just like pre-building the buildings, but what you need to remember, guys, is you can't actually sleep a building anymore either, because before you could sleep buildings in the gift economy, but now you can't because use up community work, I'm assuming. But I like to pre-build them, so I have everything ready, but only do this when you're using up a good amount of jobs, because otherwise you have like this situation where we just have 3 people working in an empty building and they're just not doing anything. But things are going really, really well. We've actually got quite a few unhoused people. And yes, I do want to build the large houses, but before I go, I am going to build more just general houses for them. So, I'm ending this video on a great note. We've massively improved our score, now 23rd on the server. We have fulfilled our housing demand now. We have we haven't started, but we've got our weaving and clothing lines up. with cotton being produced on the way and plenty more to come, because we've got hose and cotton being produced. We've got butchers about to be ready, cattle production started, massive apple production with, again, loads more to come because we're producing loads of apples now, plenty of hose. We're building another forum. We're on the way to getting leadership. We're on the way to getting leather clothes and clothes in the next, I don't know, 4 to 5 days. And we will get leadership once we actually trigger the event. We will get leadership because we can acquire the shells and we can get the houses built easily. So guys, I'm really happy with the progress we're making. Thanks for joining me in this journey. Hopefully you're enjoying it as much as me. If you've got anything you wanna ask in the comments, please do. If you've got any questions or advice, then yeah, send that in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 7.